entitled Under an Irish Air, or Under an Irish Sky. Thank you. Our second piece is entitled Gadget by the composer Randall Standridge. We've had a lot of fun preparing it, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing it as well, so I hope you enjoy our final selection tonight.
I'm the assistant band director here at Blue Springs South High School. I'm also the director of percussion. So our next piece, this is our 7th hour percussion ensemble. We're going to play a piece for you entitled Tiger's Blood.
Up next on our program is our concert band. Our concert band consists of freshman members in the Jaguar Pride, and we're very excited to hear their program, which consists of Cut to the Chase by Tom Stotler and Greensleeves, arranged by Bill Calhoun. So please welcome, under the direction of Mr. Ken Hansen, the Blue Springs South Concert Band.
Check. On the next selection, it's going to be a little bit different. We don't have a holiday tune on this one, so you're going to have to go with this on Scarborough Fair and just act holiday-ish, even though it's not at all holiday, so good to know. But on this tune, we're going to play, there's going to be a little bit of electronic sound while we play. We don't do this very often. We tried it a couple years ago, and hopefully this works tonight. No pressure on the electronic pusher, but this should be a very different setting of Scarborough Fair, and we hope you enjoy it. It features a few soloists. It's going to feature Hunter Lutz and Devin Watson, Lynn Reynolds, and David Boehm. I think I got them all, but it's going to feature in probably a couple more. Nicole Tattershaw. It's going to feature several of them. So we hope you enjoy this, The Reigns of Scarborough Fair.
Up next, and the last group on our program tonight, is the Blue Springs South Winds Symphony. If this is your first time at a Blue Springs South concert, you're going to be very, very excited by what you hear this band play. This band always impresses me with their high levels of musicianship, their great sounds that they make, and I know you're really, really going to be impressed by them. Their program will include Rush by Samuel Hazo, Prelude, Siciliano, and Rondo by Malcolm Arnold, and Ukrainian Bell Carol, arranged by Richard Saucedo. Under the direction of Mr. Ken Hansen, the Blue Springs South Wind Symphony.
I will do everything I can not to talk very much. I haven't talked all evening. I'm doing the best I can. But I don't want to disappear without a couple of acknowledgments. On the stage, there are, and I missed in the last hour, and so I'll have him stand in a second. But we had, this last weekend, we had several students perform in our all-district honorable mention band and our all-district honor band this last weekend. So if you're one of those, they're listed in the program, but if you will please stand and be recognized, and Austin, I think, is out here someplace. So if he'll stand, and if all you guys, all district members, in the air. Okay. If a student was in the all-district honor band or an alternate to the honor band, they had the opportunity to try out for the all-state band. We're very, very fortunate here at Blue Springs South that we have had a really great run of all-state band members, and this year is no different. And we had there's about 1,300 students from around the state of Missouri that all had to qualify in order to try out for All-State. They had to first make their honor band, and so there's 11 honor bands in the state, and then of those 11 honor bands, they get a chance to try out for the All-State band. And this year in the All-State Honorable Mention Band on flute is Miss Ashley Chambers, and in the All-State on the All-State Concert Band on alto saxophone and second chair is Colin Brown. Sorry, this is why you should read. Okay, would you guys stand, and would you guys give a big round of applause? Before I move too far, obviously we have this great facility and this great school district, and would you please help me in thanking our awesome administration from the central office to our Board of Education to, for sure, right here at Blue Springs South. I'm sure there's an administrator or two. If they're here, if you would please stand and be recognized, but would you help me thank the administration here? Yeah, Mr. Gettings never wants to stand, but it's going to keep happening, all right? So, but we're very, very fortunate. This next tune is a band standard. Not a whole lot of bands can play it as well as you might hear in just a moment. This is a very, very challenging piece from the standpoint, it's pretty old school by a really, really great English composer, Sir Malcolm Arnold. So we hope you enjoy. There's 3 movements. And if you would please refrain from clapping between movements. There will be a pause. We will adjust our music, but there are 3 distinct movements at the end of the 3rd movement. I'm hoping you know when the end of the 3rd movement is, but if and when we get to the end of that one, and you feel like clapping, please do. This is Prelude, Siciliano, and Rondo. Before we get out this evening, I do want to also thank my family. They always come to all the concerts. I know my boys are around somewhere. Jack had to put up with me in class on a regular basis, and all the rest of my family that's here. So would you please give them a round of applause for all their In your program, you'll see the full band staff. But we are so fortunate this year. I know you got to see a little bit of the percussion stuff. That's just a hint of some of the things that can happen. But we are very, very fortunate. Would you please thank Miss Jamie Hafner for all of her work? And then obviously, we can't have the program here at Blue Springs South without our fantastic middle school programs. And obviously one of those is here tonight. We're very, very thankful to the Delta Woods Advanced Band and their conductor, Mr. Casey Van Bibber. And not with us this evening is our director of bands at Moreland Ridge, who is here at Blue Springs South for 7 years as the assistant director, but he did such a great thing for us and accepted that position, which allowed us to be able to have Ms. Hafner here. And so would you help me thank Mr. Doug Padgett. We also have a wonderful color guard program, percussion program, and all of our marching band techs. So if you are on staff and here, would you please stand just so we can say thank you real quick? A big part of the staff and big part of the Before we play our last selection, there's a really cool thing that I get to announce, and if you're Facebook friends with me, then you might have already known what I'm going to say. But I've known for about a month now, and it's been able to be shared as of this evening. And the group that's sitting on stage is going to get a chance to perform for the first time at the Kaufman Center. And the Kaufman Center is outstanding. And we're going to share a concert on March the 5th. With the Northwest Missouri Wind Symphony or Wind Ensemble, I don't know what they call theirs, their top band, and then the Park Hill High School band, and us. We are going to share the stage. The tickets, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to be, but I don't think they'll be expensive if they're at all. So we would love to have you celebrate some music that evening in the Kaufman Center. It's a Monday night, March the 5th, and we are going to have just the most magnificent time in a great hall. And so with that, I'm going to let you hear one last selection. This is not very long. I know it's warm in here. Thankfully, right? December is finally warm. What a deal. But nothing says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year like, you know, really hot auditorium. So we're going to get you out of here. You're going to enjoy Ukrainian Bell Carol, and I know you will. I hope you have a great holiday season and time with family and friends. So this is our last selection. Thank you so much for coming this evening.
Thank